Welcome, Mother Brains, to Geek Salad episode 266. Ain't no Mario party like a Mario house party, because I'm also party. Yeah.
Want to try that again?
No. Actually, all right. I'm going to do it again. Ain't no party like a Super Mario party. That is what we had on the thing. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Oh, that'll make for, yeah, I don't even know if I want to use that for an outtake. That was awful. So anyway, I'm Andy.
I'm Mike. Joe?
Joe? Joe, did you mute yourself?
Sorry, no. Every time my phone decides to go into screensaver mode, it kicks me out. So, but okay. I am Joe. No Catherine today.
No Catherine tonight. Yeah, she said she couldn't really add to our conversation tonight. So we are going. What we're doing tonight is a little bit of an experiment, primarily because a movie came out last week. You may have heard of it. It's called Super Mario Galaxy, and there has been tell of some cameos from other Nintendo games showing up to interact with them, not just like some of the Easter eggs that we saw in the original movie, but more the stuff that we saw in just more like in the Avengers, when you get like those Avengers cameos.
So you're saying they're building towards Super Smash Brothers Melee game movie, right?
You know what? I don't even know why I didn't even think about that. But yeah, that is the perfect way of describing that. Thank you, Mike.
You're most welcome.
Yeah. So we're going through this. I'm sorry. I'm also trying to get our social media stuff up and running right now. But so Joe, Mike, and I have a list of characters that we want to see in any subsequent Mario movies that come out after this, because there'll be another one. I mean, my God.
They're gonna milk this for all it's worth. So yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird. Now, I do want to bring up something though, and I know it's kind of like, do we have to talk about this? But I don't know why. The idiots decided to pick this movie as being is cinema truly dead now that there is a Mario Galaxy movie, and that Mario Galaxy movie isn't very good, according to according to what Martin Scorsese would tell me?
Oh, for God's sakes.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I know. Just saying.
Yeah, according to Martin, cinema's been dead since the Iron Man 1, so I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you there, Marty.
His movies.
Yeah, well, yeah. So let's hash this out a little bit, because we all picked stuff. We all picked characters, and I wanted the more obscure the better.
Oh, I thought I did a good job picking some obscure stuff.
Oh, so. You did, Joe. Now, here's the other thing, too, is that I know Mike and I have got some cross pollination on ours, which we'll take care of closer to the end of the conversation. Because I know Mike and I did pick a few characters that we both picked, but both have very different ideas for voices on there.
Yeah.
See, I didn't pick it because I'm not very good at casting voice actors. So it's but I figured that could be up for discussion.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I essentially, all I had to do was look behind my shoulder, because I have the original Nintendo, the NES release poster that came with the deck.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's hanging up in my office. It's also hiding a gaping hole from the shelf where my records were once sitting before my cat pulled it all down. Yeah. So anyway, Joe, why don't you kick us off here?
All right. So my first one, again, we were talking about obscure, but yeah, my first one was, and I did not know this was his name. His name is Thomas, and it's from the game Kung Fu Master, or it was known as Japan, Spartan X, or Spartan 10, however you want to say it.
Is that the side scroller, or is that the one that is just like?
No, that is the side scroll. That is the side scroller, and pretty much every level looks exactly the same.
I never played it. I remember seeing images.
What I loved it. I thought I wasted so many freaking hours playing that game.
Oh man!
And for my fan cast, I had Donnie Yen doing the voice. That's the only one I did pick out.
Yeah.
Because when you need a Kung Fu master, you get yourself Donnie Yen.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm also kind of picturing it too, where the only way he can fight is if he's fighting like 6 or 7 guys who are all lined up in a single file in front of him.
That's right.
That's right. Nobody attacks from behind while he's beating up guys from the front, all getting taken down with a single kick.
Yeah, every action sequence or every fight would be like a only side scrolling, 2D. You know. So yeah, that's my first pick. I thought, you know what, that's pretty obscure. I have to go with it.
Nice. Yeah, no, that is pretty good. And I think is Kung Fu Master one of the original? I think it's just called Kung Fu. Is that one of the original black box games?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's actually a port from a. When I was doing my list, I was trying to, of course, I'm trying to limit myself to like Nintendo developed and published games.
Yeah,
and this was originally an arcade port that was done by somebody else, but Nintendo did develop it and publish it specifically for the NES. So
right. Okay, I was just curious about that because, because I actually watched a Scott Stash, like Scott Lawaz has another channel called Scotch Stash, where he ranked all of the original, I think it was 36 black box games. Yeah,
I remember. This was one of the originals because this was like along with like Excite Bike. This was before, the black box games were before they had like any like established quote unquote characters or mascots or anything like that.
Yeah.
So and this was one of them. I just didn't know the guy's name was actually Thomas.
That's hilarious.
Canonically Thomas, which is kind of funny coming from Japan.
That is hilarious. Well, but that's the thing, though, is that they've had so many Kens that I think a Thomas would make sense.
Yeah, but Ken can be short for anything.
Yeah, that's true. But Thomas. What I was thinking was Thomas was there's another, but I think it's like Karate Fight. I think that's the name of the game where you're like, it's an actual karate fight with like points and half points, but there's like that big fat guy, and by fat I mean stocky guy who's standing on top of the rock and he calls point, half point. That's what I was thinking at first. That dude looks like a Thomas.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, like he does your taxes, Thomas. So, all right, Mike.
All right.
Give me one of your originals here.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to go with kind of a 2-for-1 here.
Okay.
Because they're both characters that, other than like a few like very minor cameo appearances, have only appeared in one game.
Mm-hmm.
Is Gino and Mallow from Super Mario RPG.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Gino is the little wooden puppet character that comes to life and helps you out.
Uh-huh.
And Mallow is like a little cloud, like a sentient cloud being that helps you out. Like I said,
that is obscure.
Yeah, other than like maybe a few minor camera appearances, I don't know if there's like rights issues or whatever, but I would love to see Gino voiced by Ray Romano and Mallow voiced by Brad Garrett. Just because, like, especially because Mallow, he's like such like a almost like a little walking ball of cotton. I guess he's like a cloud person or something.
Yeah.
And just having Brad Garrett's deep, gravelly voice coming out of that, I think it would just be funny.
That'd be funny. Yeah. See, my only knowledge of Mario RPG is because it came as one of the built-in games to the SNES Classic.
Yeah.
So that's how I know it. I didn't really get all that far into it, but I can picture it now. The next Super Mario movie, which I don't know what you're going to call it, Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
Right. I think it would be funny if they have to try to explain how the turn-based system works in a film's narrative.
that'd be hilarious. That'd be so funny.
I'm like, as you guys are going through those, my cinematic mind here is trying to make these more cinema, and by doing so, there's going to be a lot of nonsense that I'm going to spout. But I think that's good casting. I mean, they both done. I mean, hell, Brad Garrett voiced Hulk Hogan in Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling back in the '80s.
Yeah, and he was.
Did he really?
He was one of the.
He did.
He was the chief thug in Tangled.
That's right. He was. He's also. No, it's not Brad Garrett that does one of the voices in Toy Story 4, like one of the new toys.
No, but it sounds like that'd be something he would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and and I'm sure, I'm sure you could have Ray Romano and Brad Garrett have some really interesting interactions in those roles.
Yeah. It always is weird for me to see Ray Romano do serious stuff, because I've seen him do serious stuff.
Oh.
But interesting. All right. So I need to set the scene, primarily to make the joke work here.
Well, if you're explaining, you're losing.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, is I have to set the scene that Mario and Luigi and Toad and whoever the hell else are stuck in a jam, and down from the skies comes the cybernetic suit. They are terrified, and they hear a voice, and that voice is metallic and introduces himself as Samus, voiced by Henry Cavill. And, lasers and torpedoes, and even does like the rolly thing with the bombs and all that. And they're like, oh, hey, mister. And the second they say mister, Samus turns around and the suit kind of disappears like Tony Stark's later Iron Man armor, to reveal Zero Suit Samus, a very shapely woman. Also voiced by Henry Cavill.
Now, would you have Henry Cavill doing his normal voice, or would you have him actually do a falsetto?
I would have him do his regular voice for both. It's just that you put the voice digitizer on for the armor to make it's the psych out is there. That's just the cybernetic voice.
Ah.
It'd be like that from the Venture Brothers. What's her name? Dr. Girlfriend.
Dr. Girlfriend, yes. I mean, Samus is like a slam dunk as a character anyway, because I don't think that they will ever get around to making a movie of Metroid at all.
I'll be honest. I'm surprised that Samus has not made a cameo in any pop culture. Like you'd figure she'd be in like Ready Player One, or
I was just thinking that, yeah,
Wreck-It, or like or a reference to her in Wreck-It Ralph or something like that.
Yeah, and that's kind of like my brain was thinking like, my God, we're just essentially rewriting Wreck-It Ralph with this podcast, aren't we? But
I would say for like a live action Metroid movie, let's see how Legend of Zelda turns out.
It could work. I mean, the thing is with like the Nintendo based movies is that they have their thumb on that creative scale. Like they have to follow what Miyamoto and team say. They can't go, which is why we're not getting a Super Mario Brothers with the AI generated voice of Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo. They're like, no, you're going to do it the way we want it done.
Yeah,
which good for them, but it protects the brand, but at the same time, it severely limits artistic kind of license.
Right, and obviously, it's so affected the box office that they're just like shackled by the chains of the Nintendo, of the Nintendo corporate. Yeah. Chained, I tell you, chained.
I think if the live action Legend of Zelda is a smash hit, I think within a few months we're going to hear word about a live action Metroid.
Right.
It's such a popular brand that they'd be leaving money on the table.
I almost want to see Metroid like as its own. I honestly think they could even get. I mean, hopefully technology's gotten better. They could mocap that one. Just because like the worlds are so rich. It almost would seem it would seem, let's be honest, it would look like the Quantum Realm in Ant-Man, Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania, if they were to,
if maybe like we're talking about right here, maybe the cameo here in whatever Super Mario Brothers 3 they make. Probably not voiced by Henry Cavill, but I do love that idea. But maybe they cameo appearance, and if our cameo appearance is like really as popular as we think it could be, then the next animated movie that they do is Metroid, because animation would work fantastically.
Oh, I think it would too. But I mean, we are talking pure cameos, because realistically, in the world of the Mario movies, and I know, Mike, you and I have seen the first one. Joe, have you seen Galaxy?
No, not yet.
That's right. Your children are practically adults now.
Yeah. Well, TJ wants to go see the Sonic 4 movie, so.
Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
Well, you guys can go do that. I'm going to watch Project Hail Mary for a second time.
I want to see that, but anyways.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Like, all the praise does it no justice.
Yeah.
So I'll just leave it there. Anyway, yes. So Samus needs to make, at the very least, an appearance, a kick-ass appearance, and then go, Mister, and then... Who are you calling Mister? And then, like built like Super Smash Brothers, like for the Wii, Zero Suit Samus.
Actually, you know what? Not the whole suit disappear. Just her taking off the helmet and the long blonde hair goes flopping down, and then Henry Cavill's voice.
Well, Mike, the thing is though, is that we need the incels to get on board with this, at least for a fleeting second. And the only way to do that is Zero Suit Samus.
We don't cotton to incels here.
We don't cotton to incels here. I just think it would be funny because they get one good look, and then it's Henry Cavill's voice coming out of that body. Wah, wah, suck it.
Wah.
All right, Joe.
All right, for my next one, and I'm actually surprised nobody picked this. Pit from Kid Icarus.
I was close. I couldn't come up with like a decent story for why he would be in there other than him waiting. No, Joe, I got it.
What?
I know, I got it. He's the end credit, like right after the credit, they have that stinger, and it's him sitting lonely by the phone waiting for his agent to call. Because he was promised to be in this next month.
Right, with his wings kind of just flapping forlornly.
Yeah, exactly. And then the phone rings and he picks it up, and it's whoever celebrity voice you pick. It's like, hello?
Yeah.
No, I'm not interested on the extended warranty on my car. And then Universal, a Comcast company, just pops right up after that.
But yeah, I mean, when I had a Nintendo NES, I loved Kid Icarus. I liked it better than Zelda. You were of two. There was two camps. You were either Kid Icarus or you were Legend of Zelda, and that was Kid Icarus because I thought it was a better game. It was hard as fuck to play. I thought the graphics were better. I thought just overall the presentation was way better on Kid Icarus than it was on Zelda.
All right, maybe it's the booze talking, Joe, but did I hear you say that Kid Icarus is better than the gold cartridge The Legend of Zelda?
I thought so. I enjoyed Kid Icarus more than I enjoyed Legend of Zelda.
Oh my god.
That is a hot take, and I will stand by it.
You're gonna have to, man, because I can't cotton to that take. That is a
spicy take.
Oh, that is blasphemy. That is a blasphemous take. You're taking the name of Kid Icarus in vain.
You know what that is? That is the
yes?
name from Tangled of Flynn Rider surrounded by swords.
All right. Here's the thing about Kid Icarus. Joe, I agree with you. That game is hard as fuck because most of the games on the NES were harder than they had any right to be.
Yes.
Like the programmer
I played Battletoads.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Battletoads. I know.
When programming the difficulty, they had just had a very long fight with their girlfriend that they thought that they were completely in the right for. That's how much they hated life at that one moment because there is no reason for Mega Man games to be as hard as they are. Even the easy mode sucks. It's like, why the fuck?
Yeah, I just wish that Mega Man was a Nintendo property. I would have added him.
I would have too, because all I can think of is that he did show up in that stupid cartoon in the early '90s, like Captain N.
Yeah,
but he kept
he smoked like 12 packs a day.
Yeah, mega high. I gotta take a mega piss right now.
Pardon me.
Yeah, and they had Mother Brain, but Mother Brain sounded like a drag queen, like one of those very, very large drag queens. Well, hello.
She sounded like Audrey too.
Yeah. Oh, Simon Belmont was also in that show as well, and we're not casting him because
he's a
Konami
property.
Capcom, that's right.
Capcom, yeah. Castlevania's Capcom.
Okay, well, I got to keep them straight somehow. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think that because Kid Icarus has always been, let's just put it this way. And my apologies to all the redheaded stepchildren out there, but the redheaded stepchild of the core classic NES world.
Yeah, it's got a cult following. It was when it first came out, and I remember because I was a subscriber to Nintendo Magazine.
Oh, Nintendo Power, yes,
Nintendo Power. It was criticized because it was very hard. It was a very difficult game.
Yes.
So
I go back and I play it because I have it on emulation, and it is a very hard game.
But now the question becomes, who do we cast as him?
Yeah. Any thoughts, Joe?
See, this is again. I'm not good at voice casting. Maybe Frankie Muniz.
Oh God. Okay. Well, he's having a minor comeback right now.
Yeah.
I mean.
I got it. I got it.
Who?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was actually kind of thinking that.
Especially if he has a crash out or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Daniel Radcliffe probably will not have a crash out because he's got that new show on Peacock right now, The Fall and Rise of Reggie Jenkins, which, by the way, is hilarious.
I see that. I see a bit of it. It looks good.
You, sir, have hoisted me upon my petard. Listen, I understand that a lot of people are getting more comfortable using that word, but it sounds weird in this house. Yeah, but that's honestly, I think the entire cutscene could be him like just walking in, taking his hat off, sounding really sad, hitting his cassette-based answering machine. Beep, you have no messages. And he just sits there. He looks. There's a picture of him with his agent in Better Times, and then the phone rings. Just saying. All right, Mike.
Oh, no.
What?
With the phone rings, and it's not someone asking him about his
car warranty.
It's the Eggplant Wizard asking him if he wants to go out for drinks or something. He's like, "No, Eggplant, I don't want to hang out with you."
No, I have an important call coming up. It could be coming anytime soon. They'll call. I swear they'll call. And then he ends up being the villain in like the fourth movie.
Yeah.
But he's revealed at the end of that fourth movie though as being the villain because everybody ignored him.
I'm better. He's like, yeah, I'm better than Link.
Oh boy.
Link doesn't even talk. Link doesn't even talk.
So all right. Let's move on then, Mike. Yeah, I know you're starting to run out, so you might have to do some of our tandems.
I just came up with one that I want to kind of throw in as an audible.
Yeah.
The Excite Bike driver.
Oh God.
Voiced by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
No, jeez.
He sounds like all manly, and suddenly he does a complete tumble, and he has to go back to the car. I'm gonna do it. Back to the car.
He just keeps failing. Just keeps failing on that one lift.
Exactly. He keeps falling off. Got to go walk back to his bike. Get it revved up again. Yeah, hit the ramp. Oh, crash. Oh, back to the car. Back to the back.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right.
Yeah.
What do I have here? All right. So the next one on my list is the Ice Climbers. Now, I wanted to, thinking about this one, I wanted to have them both voiced by Gilbert Gottfried, but Gilbert Gottfried is dead.
Yeah.
So I went with
I wanted to use them for one of mine, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah. So I went with the next best thing. They're both voiced by Jason Mantzoukas.
You know that one of the characters, I think one of the characters is actually named as Popo.
I believe so. I don't even know.
Because this was actually one of my one of my original picks, and then I saw that you had it. I'm like, oh, okay, I got to just do something else.
So yeah, I've always had a soft spot for Ice Climbers, the game, because it's fun. The controls suck because every time you jump, you move forward or backward.
Right.
But it's just one of those forgotten characters I think would just show up in a scene. And they're small and they're cute. They got these big smiles. And then they start talking like this. I would totally be down for that. I'm actually shocked that they didn't show up in the Donkey Kong world in the first movie because, I mean, I know that Zook is like friends with Seth Rogen and all, but...
Yeah, I mean, heck, they tried to throw everyone else in that movie.
Yeah. So that's my pick for that one. I don't have a lot to say about it.
That's a good pick, though. I mean, that's obscure. That's obscure because I don't think anybody really remembers Ice Climbers.
Oh yeah, well wait till Mike and I get started because we got a few. But yeah, no, it's and that's one of those games I bought. Like I bought the original cartridge on the NES. I had it on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh,
because they were releasing the NES classics on Advance. Yeah, and I got it there. I have it on the NES Classic. I have it through emulation. I love that game.
I never played it myself.
So it's fun. It's fun.
In that
all right,
really frustratingly hard NES sort of fun.
Yeah, exactly. But not as because I mean you're pretty much just going up. It's not like a Mega Man game where you have to kind of time things out or whatever. I mean it gets harder and harder. But yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I know Ice Climbers is from Smash Brothers.
Well, yeah, they did make an appearance in Smash Brothers as well.
Yep.
So, and you had to play them both at the same time.
Yes, you did.
So, what is going on in the background there?
Nothing. I just dropped something.
Oops. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Joe, you're up next. You're up next.
All right. My next one is Mr. Stevenson from Gumshoe.
God.
The light game. The light game. The light gun game.
One of the 5 games you could actually use that stupid gun for.
Yeah, and this was one of the original Black Box games too.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't even know this game. I got
God.
So basically, he constantly moves right. Okay, and you have to basically shoot obstacles in front of him, or shoot balloons to replenish his guns, and it was not it. Of course, because the light gun never worked.
No. Especially when you try to shoot
Most people, you never really get past the first level. You're like, fuck this.
Yeah, exactly. like many of the games that require that gun or Robbie the Robot. You get a solid hour before you're like, you know what, fuck this. This is useless technology.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, but then, and I could see Nick Cage doing a variation of Spider Noir.
Oh.
As this. Just be like a hard-boiled 40s detective, private detective, looking for his daughter.
It is. Like, try to find images of this game.
But the joke is that his daughter is always right next to him. But he acts like he acts like he's on the case looking for her. She's like, "Dad, I'm right here."
Sometimes you can still hear her.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. It is a ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, Mike, seriously, pull up the images for this thing. And the fact of the matter is that you are using the gun for this.
Right.
Yeah.
And that'd be his weapon, would be the light gun. That never works.
Right. Exactly. But you know what? It only works when you shoot it at a mirror.
Right.
And like he like shoot bad guys, but every now and then he would miss one, and that damn dog from Duck Hunt shows up and laughs at him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, if it were only permissible to have it in a children's movie, that dog actually turns the gun on himself. Oh boy, yeah, cool. All right. Anything else you want to say about Mr. Stevenson, Joe?
No, that's all I got.
All right, Mike, get any other solos on there? I think I'm down to... I got one more solo before you and I start butting heads. Yep.
And my next solo is Dr. Ryuta Kawashima from Brain Age. That was that game for the DS where it just basically just a whole bunch of puzzles, and they had a whole bunch of Sudoku games on that one as well. And the giant polygon face of an actual Japanese doctor, Dr. Ryuta Kawashima, would pop up and help walk you through all the things and give you something like, oh, you need to do these trainings to help get your brain in shape and all that. And I just wanted to have that polygon face of him pop up in the Super Mario Brothers 3 movie, voiced by the actual Dr. Ryuta Kawashima, because he's a real person. And I want him to talk Japanese and to just have Mario and Luigi go, what's he saying?
What?
Japanese, huh? What? But he's just giving actual really good advice that nobody has any idea what to say because none of them speak Japanese.
Right. I think he's telling us to check our zippers. Yeah, no, that's a really that's a good obscure choice.
I honestly love that game. I mainly played it for the Sudoku.
Yeah.
When I got my DS and I was playing that game, I was big in Sudoku, but it's a fun game. And just seeing his big polygon face just pop up and talk to you and say, "Hey, you're doing really good, buddy." Okay, cool. Thanks, Dr. Ryuta Kawashima.
I think you know what? Honestly, it'd be great.
Encouraging the heroes.
Yeah, it would be great if a side character just comes in, hears the whole thing, and then just thanks him by his full name.
That would be good.
All right.
It says it in Japanese.
All right. You guys want obscure? I'm going super fucking obscure here. All right. So for my next pick for a cameo in the next Mario subsequent movie, the old man playing the banjo on the cover of Phalanx.
Oh God!
Performed live action by Sir Jeremy Irons. Quite literally, there would be scenes in the movie where they just see this old man with a long beard playing the banjo and just stopping and staring and wondering what he is going to, what is his purpose, especially him being live action.
Yeah,
like he's the only non-CG generated thing in the entire movie. And then eventually they finally stop, or they're at a point where it's a no-win situation. And he puts the banjo down and he stands up very slowly, of course, and he speaks in that very, very regal Jeremy Irons voice. You're thinking Scar, you're thinking, you're thinking all these great movies, all these fantastic things you do. He says the most uplifting things in the world, and then he transforms into the Phalanx ship and then just blows away all the obstacle that's in front of them that they could not get over. The end.
Or they walk past him for a few different scenes, and finally they stop and let's just stare at him. He stops playing the banjo, looks at him, and is like, "Yeah, I don't know why I'm here either." He goes right back to playing the banjo.
Listen, I have a very good agent.
that cover had absolutely fuck all to do with the actual game.
Oh my God! I actually, when I was able to hack my SNES Classic, I put that on there just to try it out. Oh my! What? What? It's a side.
What is this?
It's a side-scrolling blasting spaceship game, and that's it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You're welcome. All right. Anyway, Joe, you're up next.
All right. For my next one, I picked Banjo-Kazooie. and the way I imagine it would be like Banjo and Donkey Kong had this long-running rivalry because they were Banjo-Kazooie was developed by the same studio that did Donkey Kong Country.
Right.
So it's always so they would have this heated rivalry, but only Banjo thinks it's a rivalry. Donkey Kong is like, I don't even think about you. I don't know who you are.
That's great. I don't even know who you are. For me, it was Tuesday.
Right, exactly. Because even though Banjo-Kazooie is considered a great game, it's considered one of the greatest SNES games ever made.
Yeah,
Donkey Kong is the bigger icon.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Joe, can I tie into that too in terms of Donkey Kong lore? Mm-hmm. That I think that they have completely failed to address. So, now, are you guys aware that the Donkey Kong? Well, first of all, the Donkey Kong that appears in the Mario Brothers movie, and essentially all Donkey Kongs going from Donkey Kong Country and onward, is actually Donkey Kong Jr.
Yeah.
Wasn't?
Yeah, I saw that somewhere.
Yeah, the lore is that the Donkey Kong that is in the original Donkey Kong game is actually Cranky Kong?
Diddy Kong.
Oh, okay. I
yeah.
thought it was Cranky Kong, and then Donkey Kong was from Donkey Kong 2.
Yeah, no, Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong Jr. And I feel like there is a completely missed opportunity if at some point there is a flashback of his father being held captive by Mario.
Yeah.
And all of like these sentient bear trap looking characters are attacking him. It's like a waking nightmare that he has, and he's never been able to see the face until one day Mario says something that triggers something, and he goes insane.
Yeah,
just saying, good. It's a missed opportunity, and nerds love our lore.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, cool. All right, Mike, I think we're up to our tandems now.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
What do you want to start with?
Well, you know what? We're on the topic of Donkey Kong right now. Let's talk about. Well, you know what? Let's start off with super obscure. Stanley the Bugman from Donkey Kong 3.
Yep.
Joe, have you ever played Donkey Kong 3?
I can't say that I have. I may have, but I just can't remember. I can't picture it in my mind.
Okay, if Space Invaders were a Donkey Kong game, and instead of blasting aliens out of the sky, you were a bug hunter blowing this like toxic gas up Donkey Kong's ass.
Yeah.
That is Donkey Kong 3. I implore you, do a quick Google search on that right now, because you'll see what I mean. And essentially what Donkey Kong does is, and this is where the Space Invaders thing comes in, is that when the level starts, he punches like these two beehives. So you not only have to essentially gaseously sodomize Donkey Kong, but you also need to take these bees out as well.
Basically, like you kind of have to shoot the bees in order to clear up.
Oh yeah!
So
now I remember. Now I remember. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I have that on so many systems.
Yeah.
It came with everything.
Still not a good game though.
No, and it's one of those games that is just like fiendishly harder than it looks.
Yeah.
All right, so you and I took different tacks on this. Yes. So I'm interested, Mike. You picked Tom Kenny.
Yes.
Well, of SpongeBob fame.
Yes.
Tell me why.
Because I kind of saw Stanley as maybe like a Mario fanboy, but like a really annoying Mario fanboy that's trying to stay, that's trying to live up to his hero by donning because Mario fought like Donkey Kong and Bowser by using his plumber skills. So Stanley's gonna fight Donkey Kong and Bowser by using his bug killing skills.
Okay.
He's like really annoying. It's like I was thinking like almost like Michael Cera, but Michael Cera is a little bit too. He can be a little bit too serious and voice now. So I want like someone that can really just do like a really high pitched annoying voice. And Tom Kenny is in his SpongeBob voice. That's the one I'm looking for.
Okay. So I actually took a similar like train of thought in terms of Stanley the Bugman, that he is in fact a not so much competitor of the Mario Brothers plumbing, but he is far more successful than they are in terms of the Brooklyn utility job. He's able to not only get the best TV spots and the best production value for that, but he also gets all the women, and it's like he can get a seat at any restaurant he wants because he is voiced by none other than John Hamm.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. I just that is how I see Stanley the Bugman. I mean, and I think it would be very funny though to have like one of the other characters go, "I've never heard of you." Wait, that's a thing? Kind of like Donkey Kong 3. That's a thing?
Where do you shoot the bug spray at? Really?
Really?
Yeah.
That's how you defeated that one gorilla that escaped from the Brooklyn Zoo?
Yeah, freak, go away.
I have a certain set of skills. Now check BetMGM. Oh my God, it's just hard for me to see him in those BetMGM ads. Jamie Foxx I could understand, but not John Hamm. Don't take that from me. So, all right, cool.
So, yeah.
All right. So, I think we're down to our last ones.
Yeah.
Joe, what do you got?
All right, for my last one, I picked the Wrecking Crew. Now, but here's the twist. Here's the thing. In the Wrecking Crew, you play as Mario and Luigi. Okay, that's the sprites are Mario and Luigi. Now, the twist I would have though is that they're not actually Mario and Luigi, but everybody confuses them for Mario and Luigi. It'd be like it would be their cousins called Mark and Louie. And they'd be they'd be different in the way that the cousins replace Bo and Luke in the Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah. Actually, Joe, go ahead.
And they'd still be voiced by Chris Pratt and Charlie Day, but they speak in a different register. So it'd be like, okay, it sounds like them, and it kind of looks like Mario and Luigi, but it's not quite them. It's because it's their cousins.
Joe, can I throw a wrinkle in there? You flip the voices. Charlie Day voices Mark, and Chris Pratt voices Louie. I don't even know if I have this game on my emulators.
But they'd be constantly confused from Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, Mike, if you're not familiar with this game, pull it up on Google right now, because it's like, if it weren't for the fact they came under the same umbrella, they'd be paying royalties.
Oh yeah. All right, Wrecking Crew video game. Here we go.
Yep. What's funny too, Joe, is that looking at the Google images right now, I see the one for the NES, and I see the original one with the 8-bit sprites on there. But it also, one of these drawings just looks like it came off of one of the latter day Atari systems, because that Mario Brothers, the original Mario Brothers, was released first on the Atari 2600, right?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's one of the few Nintendo games to get released there. Yeah, so I'm actually going to double check that just to make sure that I'm not talking out of my ass.
Wow, they actually made a sequel.
Did they?
Yeah, it was only released in Japan for the Super Famicom, and it's Mario again. But this one actually takes place in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. That might be one.
Wrecking Crew 98.
Yeah, you might be able to find that one on for an emulator or something. Maybe through less legal means.
Okay, Mario Brothers, not originally released on the Atari 26, was ported to the system in 1983, shortly after its arcade debut. Okay, so it was just my asking. So this was an arcade game, but its first home console was the Atari 2600, because I remember they used the Car 54 "Where Are You" theme for the commercial. Ooh, this lore that we're getting into, and I hope our listeners are really getting a good lesson here about there's so much more to Nintendo than just Mario. There's so much more.
Yeah, there's Wrecking Crew. With Mario.
There's the Wrecking Crew and Mr. Stevenson and Stanley the Bugman and Dr. Ryuta Kawashima. Mike, going back to, I just want to go back real quick to one of your picks for Excite Bike. Have do you have a Switch? Do you have a Nintendo Switch?
I've got a Switch and a Switch 2, actually.
Oh, okay. Have you? And I'm assuming you played Mario Kart on the Switch, then, right?
Yes.
One of the levels is the Excite Bike level, and I fucking hate that level.
Yeah, I have not picked up Mario Kart World yet.
Okay.
Mario Kart 8.
Okay. We don't have a Switch 2, but I feel like that might be in our future at some point.
Oh yeah.
One day. So, all right. So Joe picked Wrecking Crew as his final one. All right, yep. Mike, let's talk about our final one, which again is in tandem. Now, I want to point out, Mike and I did not collude on these. I put my list down, Mike put his list down, and he's like, hey, I noticed we have some stuff in common.
Yeah.
Except for the voices. So go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, and our final pick is from the original Donkey Kong, Pauline.
Yeah.
Pauline. Sorry.
That's okay. So, in this case, for the voice, I picked Rachel Bloom from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, because if you're ever going to figure out a way to portray Pauline in these Mario movies, what better way than making her Mario's jilted ex?
Yeah.
Jilted for a princess. It's like I can't remember the name of the web series that did this whole thing about Mario, and it's like, we got to upgrade your career here. Oh, Pauline, yeah, she's my girlfriend. Things are getting serious. How would you like a princess? Oh, she's gone.
Yeah, I kind of went the same way. I imagined her being Mario's ex-girlfriend, but I had her kind of moving on from Mario and hooking up with Donkey Kong. But we also, but I chose. I don't actually know what Rachel Bloom sounds like.
Rachel Bloom is actually, I mean, she's got a very decidedly. I'm just trying to find the best way to put this that will not offend our overall audience. She's very much New York Jew in terms of the way she can portray that. She's very, I mean, she's amazing. If you've ever seen, so first of all, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is a great show. I don't feel got its love for many people, but it is an amazing show with it. Like, every show has got like 3 musical numbers, and they're all brilliant. And I would highly recommend you watch that, as well as watch her Netflix special that she just did about a year ago, I think. That's my but
I just pulled her up on Wikipedia here.
Yeah,
I'm trying to see if I know her from anything.
You won't. I don't think you will. Like, this is her big thing, and this was like, she is. I mean, but she is fantastic, and I adore everything she does. I love that series. I thought that series ended well. It ended ambiguous. Yes.
Actually, she. Oh dang! No, that's an episode I haven't seen yet. But she did voice a character in My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic.
Okay.
But one of the later seasons. I still haven't watched like seasons 7, 8, and 9. I think.
Okay.
No, maybe it's just 8 and 9. I don't know. Whatever.
But I think that, like, bringing her in, getting her that voice, and then like having her break out into a stylized version of a song, which is like how Crazy Ex-Girlfriend worked. I think that would work out really, really well, because I feel like at this point Pauline is the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Yeah.
Mario's moved on to, princesses and hallucinogenic mushrooms and all that fun stuff. A life of, fun and drugs. And there's Pauline working at the construction site, probably in the accounts payable office.
Yeah. I said to go for my Pauline. I imagined her sounding like Marissa Tomei, but in full My Cousin Vinny, Mona Lisa, oh, you think you're gonna get back with me? No, I'm hooking up with Donkey Kong over here, okay? You can just take that plumber and just stick it up your.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you can't say ass because, again, children's movie, and you just bought the
puts his mouth over and puts his hand over her mouth.
Yeah, exactly. And you just bought the commemorative popcorn bucket. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't know what the Mario popcorn bucket is, whether or not I can stick my dick in it, but it's are we beyond those now? Is that like 2 years ago, where like every popcorn? Yeah, I don't know what was up in 2024 when like every popcorn bucket was fuckable, but
hey, I will say that it doesn't matter how big of the opening is.
Don't go there, Mike. Don't go there, Mike.
You just need your imagination, dude. You just need imagination.
All they need is imagination and a decided lack of shame.
That's right.
Both of which I have. Thank you very
much. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, I do. Well, yeah, I know. She said she really couldn't add to this, and I don't even know if Joe could or not. I mean, her Joe, because I don't know if. Yeah, I mean, this is decidedly like we grew up with these games, like all of us. I mean, Mike, what was your first NES system? Because I know it wasn't it wasn't the NES, right? It was the SNES, right? NES. Okay, Joe.
Yeah, I went over. I played the NES, but not the but never actually owned it.
Yeah.
No, I had an NES.
Yep, same here. Like that was the rite of passage right there. I remember. Joe, I'm sure they did this because you graduated the year after me, but they had like that all-nighter at the high school after graduation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I brought my mini TV and my NES and the games, and it was so popular. It's like I had so many people, like after we're done with high school, going, I didn't realize you were this cool. I'm like, fuck yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with that now, but here we are. Enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy. Knock yourselves out.
Have fun. I'm going to go do whatever because we're up late, and I got to work in the morning. So I don't know why I didn't take that day off. I'm an idiot.
Oh my God, I forget that was a thing.
Yeah. My daughter's school's not doing that this year for graduation, so. Fun stuff. So anyway, I think that's it. That's our show. That's our conversation about the cameos we want to see. So I'd love to know if you have any. I mean, obviously we got nothing in the no one came to join in the chat tonight. I'm feeling like Kid Icarus waiting online for his agent right now. But next episode, Catherine had asked that we do something with Star Wars. Maybe something where we can commentary on it. I hope we can. That's gonna just kind of depend on availability at this point because I'm going to be within Tech Week, starting very soon for my show. So we're going to check whatever we do. It will be Star Wars based. I don't know what it's going to be. I would love, honestly, I would love to do a commentary episode on one of the movies if they still did the. If they still did the view together, because last time we did for Force Awakens, it was kind of a nightmare. But maybe, maybe we just have to get together and get a 6-pack and enjoy a movie together. We could try that, or we could just talk about or we could just talk about the Grogu and the Mandalorian because that is coming out in May.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. So. I know I am, at least.
We'll work out something.
We'll figure something out. So there will be something Star Wars based in the month of May because that's what we do. Not on May the 4th, which I would love to do, but things happen. But anyway, let us know. What are your thoughts on this episode? Let us know what we should do for Star Wars. You can throw all that stuff down on our social media pages. We are on Facebook at Geek Salad Podcast. We are on Blueski, because I'm pronouncing it like Senator Kennedy, Blueski at Geek Salad Radio. Yeah, that was funny.
If you're doing it as Kennedy, Blueski.
No, it'd just be like Blueski, because he sounds like Foghorn Leghorn, even though he's like Harvard educated. So we are there. You can get us there. Thank you very much for listening. If you like what you're listening, this is your first time listening to Geek Salad. Thank you so much. You can follow us wherever you get your podcast. Also, Mike and I host a little podcast. Oh, good Lord! All right, we just did our retro movie review, which is what I was going to talk about. I'm going to take that again, and I'm not editing that out. So Mike and I also host a little our retro movie reviews, which we do weekly, currently on the same channel that you're listening to this right now if you're listening to the live feed, where this month we are talking about the follies of the Walt Disney Company and whether or not they paid off. So far this month, we have talked about Disneyland Handcrafted, which was the documentary about Walt Disney building Disneyland. We talked about The Hunchback of Notre Dame. We just talked about, right before we recorded, Fantasia 2000. We got a couple of other follies that we're going to be discussing throughout the month of May, month of April rather, which I'm looking forward to discussing with, especially because Mike hasn't seen
them anyway.
Because I've seen the other one, and it ain't good. It ain't good at all. Yeah. So with that said, I'm getting a little cottonmouthy here. So I think we should just wrap this up. So anyway, folks, thanks again for listening. And until next time, I'm Andy.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Joe.
Go forth and be nerdful. We'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.